Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we are again back on my Mechanical Mastery world. Just finished recording the last episode. We're going to move on today, and I said in the last episode we were going to try to work on this section here, which is the fissile fuel production, and it goes off in this direction, right? So it's all about reactors and things, and that's kind of dangerous. I don't know what we're going to do about that. But then looking ahead here, I can see we're going to make fissile fuel pellets. We have to do this blaze cake, which is what you use to superheat the blazes below the mixer. We have to do the elite control circuit. That's pretty easy. And then we do the flowing watch of flowing time. Okay. So, and then once we get our inert advanced, we make the other one, and then we go up to this list. So the quests are pretty straightforward, but we got to get through this section here first. I think the fissile fuel production. And it says that the fissile fuel production line can be complicated to understand just from JEI alone, but this quest tells you every machine required to produce fissile fuel, which only requires 4 raw ingredients: uranium, sulfur, fluorite, and water. Good luck, okay? And we've already got an enrichment chamber. We got to get a rotary condenser, so let's just start bookmarking these things that we need. I'm going to get rid of some of these things that we don't need here, okay? So we got that electrolytic separator, okay? And then what else do we need here? Let's go look. Oops. We need to get an isotopic centrifuge. Okay. That's easy, I think. Not really, but that's okay. 2 chemical oxidizers. Okay. And 3 chemical infusers. Okay. And we also need to get the chemical dissolution chamber. Okay. So let's try to figure this stuff out, because we got to make a bunch of these. We need a total of, looks like 1. Okay, that takes a tank. 1. I'm not trying to figure out how many of these takes. Okay, 3 steel casings, 4 steel casings, 4 steel casings. Okay, so can we make steel casings then? Let's see. This one here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. Chemical infusers, huh? Look at this. We got to get refined obsidian. We got to get tanks. They're basic chemical tanks. These are pretty easy. Let's make, I'm going to make 8 of these for now. Okay. I'm just trying to see what we can do here. We need to get another basic tank. That's easy. We need to get a energy tablet. We had the parts for that. So right now we can make the rotary condensator. Condensator. Okay, we've got that. Excellent. And we only needed 1 of those, correct? Yes. Okay, so that one's gone. We've done that one. Yay. The electrolytic separator. Okay, let's see if we can do this thing. And it takes, looks like iron dust or... And why did it not pick up iron dust? We've got iron dust, right? We don't have any iron dust. Oh, no. Okay, so let's just grind some iron down real quick here and get some iron dust, right? And there it is. Okay, so that should be easy. So far, this isn't too bad. There's electrolytic core. And then we should have the electrolytic separator. Awesome. That's that. So we got to get that top line done now. Okay, get rid of that. An isotropic centrifuge. Now, this looks a little bit harder. We need lead. And I'm not sure that I've done lead at all. No, we haven't done any lead. I do have lead over here. So does lead go into, probably, you can probably use it in here, right? Enrichment chamber, is it? The crusher? No. Enrichment chamber? Maybe. What does it give us? I'm not even sure if this is the right thing to do. Does it give us like 2 dust per thing? That'd be nice, right? Let's just check this out really quick. Yep, 4 dust, that's the way to go. Okay, so we'll let that run. But that'll give us some lead. All right. And then we got the tanks and that. So we got to get the ultimate control circuit, which is the same thing as the blues, which is the reds, which is this. So we got to set up this whole system here. Now, we're already making that back here. And this has, how much in it? It has 13 stacks. So that's kind of nice. So really what we need to do is we may need to make some sort of an infusing chamber, maybe an infusion factory. Is that doable? Probably not, because we need different things for it. Okay, so we got the green circuits. Now let's just figure out what we need for the next level circuit, okay? So if you look at the circuits here, there's the green and the red. Red takes the infused alloy and green, right? So it's going to take, we have to make an infused alloy here. So let's We're gonna need 2 infusers probably, right? One to get the infuser, this stuff. So, and one to get the other one. I'm just curious about these infusion factories. Do they... I'm curious about this. Let me make one of these real quick and see what happens. I'm curious about how, because can you mix the types? Is what I guess the other side types. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Let me look at this for a second. So the other is the same here. So it's like you can't use this for other things because if we look at our circuits again, each one takes a different material. So this takes redstone, right? This red one takes... Well, this thing takes redstone also. But the blue one takes, like, diamond stuff, right? And the purple one takes different things. So we can't really work on all of this. We could do one more thing to make with this, which is iron and redstone. So this is probably not going to work for us right now. We may need that for later. So let's make another infuser. And we need to get a couple of furnaces for that. Okay. So for this, we need to get iron. And, let's see, this thing's working on just osmium, right? So we have to get iron for sure. This is the input line right here, right? Yeah, input and that's output. So let's put this up here, just on top for now. And let's go get some power for it. So we're going to get pipes. Here we go. Pipes, wrench. We might need that as well. We might need our filter too. I don't know yet. Because we have to do 2 different... Yeah, we're going to have to use 2 different things in here, right? Because we're going to have to go... This is also... We have to put, like if we did here, we did redstone and we did that. We also have to do redstone into here and iron into this as well. 2 different sources. I might do this someplace else, actually. Okay, let me figure out where I'm going to put this. All right, I think I'm going to start with just making the greens down here. So right here on this side, I want to have osmium go in. So let's set that up. And we got to, like, do this separately here. So let's just do each one of these things here. We're going to get a piece of osmium, like that. And we'll go into this right here and set it. So we're going to say add. And we're going to say osmium to that location. Submit. Okay, so that should send osmium to the right place. So let's go look and see if that will work. It should be going into here. So we saw this is input. Okay, so this should work for that. Now this side we want to be redstone. Let me set this other one up too, and then we'll hook it up. Okay, so we're going to go right here, and that's destination is set. Piece of redstone, and then that should create the greens for us. The green circuits, the first level circuit, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember what it's called. So we'll go into here, add redstone. Submit. Okay. And now let's hook that up by connecting it up here. This line right here is the output line, so it should be like that. Okay, so that wasn't quite correct because with the top should be going to other. There we go. Okay, so now this is going to make the green items, okay? The green circuits. And we're going to pass that over this direction, okay? And we're going to have another one of these working on making... let's go look at the circuits again. I got to remember how to do this. Circuit. Green one is the redstone and osmium. Next one up is red. We take the green into here. So part of this is here. Oh, it's just a crafter. Okay, so we can need a crafter here. Okay, we can do that. So wait, are all these crafters after that? Yes, it's a... Okay, hold on. That is a crafter. That's a crafter. Huh. Okay. So I think a crafter would work really, really well with this. Just looking at the stuff that's going on. Crafter. There's a single tier 1 crafter. That's probably all I need for this. So we're going to try to do some things here. Okay, so we need to get the reds done first, right? So this right here is going to be where the crafter is. I'm not outputting anything here yet. That's fine. So above this, I would like to... let's put a another of these factories here, or these an infusing factory. And on this, we want to have redstone going in, and we want to have iron, right? So let me get some more of this set up here. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to say on this side, iron, and on the top, redstone. How about that? Sound good? Sounds good to me. Okay, so grab an iron. Okay, so add iron to that destination. Submit. Okay, now we got to do redstone. And I know I'm running around a lot. I really should get like flight. I could just jump down. But I don't have that yet. Okay, so then we want to do on the top here. We want to do redstone. And then that should start that up, making those little components. I can't remember their name either. Little red things. So we'll go into here, add, and this is redstone. And that is the destination. Submit. Okay. So now it should be ready to go. We should just make sure we get the side configuration completely done. Okay, so side configuration here. We want this side to be input. This should be other. Hold on. There is it. There it is. And we're going to eventually have this be the output, the bottom. Okay. So that should look, and certainly looks like it's going to work. So we'll put this here. We will turn this off and put a piece on top. And there it is. It's getting the redstone. It's getting the iron. It's slowly filling up this reserve. Okay, that's good. And then we have a bunch of these infused alloy. And then you take the... Uh-oh, it grabs some iron block. That's not good. So we need to get some placeholders again. What we're going to do is put placeholders down. I guess I could use iron blocks. It's on us right now. But we want to have infused alloys. And we want to have basic circuits, okay? Why is this not working? Not enough energy. Gotcha. Okay, so we got to get some energy for these things. There we go. Okay. So let's start these up with some placeholders here. We got 2 of these. So let's say I want these 2 here, and I want that there. And then the rest of this, let's just say, for pretend, let's say it's iron. Okay, remember this layout. Now I should be able to, and I have found that if you try to click them all at once, it kind of slows it down or does not mark all the spots. Obviously, we'll never get iron blocks in here, so this is a great placeholder. Here we go. Now, we're going to make a recipe here. All. It's going to go all. Yeah, we're going to do all for sure. And we're going to say, do that, and do that, and do that. Makes the red one, okay? We'll say apply. And so now, if we put these circuits in here, you can see it makes the red one, okay? So now let's make sure the sides, this is all good. So it should be feeding output if we go to the sides here. Output, auto eject, okay? And this thing, it's got made 1, right? It's got 4, that's good, so it's going out of there. And this side here is blue, it's output, so we just got to go like this. And this thing already has 12 of the red circuits. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go moving on. Okay, the next thing we need to make, it has this, I'm going to show you this circuit. It is the elite control circuit. It's blue. It takes the reds, which we have now, and the reinforced alloy. And the reinforced alloy is this infused alloy with diamond dust, okay? So we got to build that in probably in another infuser, right? So let's see here. We got another infusion factory. No, we don't. It's just a, well, okay, hold on. I'm getting myself lost. This stuff is just an infuser of these 2 things, right? So let's put an infuser factory right here, right next to here, okay? And it's putting those in. We're infusing those materials. And this should be working like round robin, so that's good. And it's going to fill this up. And on this side here, we need a diamond dust. So let's figure out how we're going to get diamond dust into here. Let's also power these things. There we go. So diamond dust, we can go off of this side right here with 2 devices. So let's go from the bottom up. Let's go with an enrichment chamber, I believe. So when you, and let's go into that, let's see, let's go with an EMC link. And we're going to place a diamond block here, okay, the diamond ore. So what this should do is bring in on the side here that is red, should bring in diamonds, right? I would have thought it would have bring, oh, that's input on the right side. Okay, so maybe we have to use a pipe for this? I don't know. Let's go check this out. And we want to set it to diamond and grab it. Okay, so there we go. It's getting the enrichment chamber, and we're definitely not going to be taxing the system very much right now. So if you look at this, it's going to do, should be diamonds. Okay, and then we want to take that, and we want to use a crusher right here. Okay, and so let's say the output is, top is output. And auto eject is on. So now we have the diamonds going into here, as you can see. And this should go up a little bit here in a second. But there went to 6. So now the diamonds are in here. Now it's making diamond dust. And so what we can do is we can just take the output of this machine over into here. So let's just do that right here. Boom, boom, boom. And that should give us the diamond dust to help this process. Let's say we're extracting. Did it pull it in yet? No, it isn't. Okay, so the top is other. And this one, the top is output. Right? There, you can see it's getting diamonds. It's getting some diamond level, and it's started. So this should make here the reinforced alloy. That's what we want to see. And then we got to combine that in another crafter, which I'll build in just a second, and these two items into here, right? And that's all we really need. So let me go grab those. Okay, we're going to have this crafter right here. We're going to have it have power. There's the power going to it. That's good. Now, we're going to have to make up the recipe here, and I also want to put the actually do the placeholders first. We definitely want the red circuits, okay? And we're going to want some of this reinforced alloy. So if you remember how the recipe is, it looks like that, and that, and that. And we're going to throw cobble in the rest of the spots. That's our placeholders. And we'll say, remember the quantity there. And now I'm going to have to get rid of all of these. And again, I have found that if you don't do it this way, if you try to just like double click and grab everything, it messes up what it remembers. I don't know why. It's just a bug. So I just do this, and it actually makes it work correctly. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to do our recipe here. And we're going to say recipe is this. It is that and that and that. And that will make the elite control circuit. Okay. And so now we're going to put those in there. And look, we got an elite control circuit already made. I'm going to grab that because that is our quest for sure. Okay. There we go. But I do know that when you go up here, or up here, it's one of these we need to make the purple one, right? The next level. So we're going to try to work on that next. Let me get this set up for pulling in stuff. We need to basically extract from this side and this side. And you can see it's bringing in the red ones. And we should set this output here to output. There we go. So the crafter should be getting those, receiving those, right? Side auto eject, right? Okay. So it's got all of the advanced control circuits. I don't see any of these coming in yet, and it should be extract. Also, can we do? There it goes. Okay, I didn't have that set to extract. You can see it did that, and now we have 4 of the elite control circuits. Amazing. Now I'm going to try to talk this one through as I go here. So the next one we're going to make is we're going to make this atomic alloy, which feeds into the red or the blue circuit to make the ultimate circuit. And you can see it takes reinforced alloys and this stuff, okay? Which is the, we just made that. So we're going to do another one of these on top like this. And you can see that this is making that. It's making the reinforced alloys, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to set this one up to round robin, which I need to have one of those, the upgrades, the diamond upgrade level for pipes. So we're going to go over here. We're going to see if we can grab it. Upgrade. I don't have any in there, so let's grab that. And why do I need this again? I just figured I needed it. I don't recall. Okay. Oh, so we can do round robin. That's right. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to put this right here. And we're going to extract on this side. And we're going to set that to here and to round robin. So it'll basically go back and forth, okay? So now this should be going into the input, correct? Yes, on the input side. So we'll go side. This side is input. So it should be putting that in there right now. This is set to round robin. This is outputting green circuits, right? And this is also extracting... Oh, it's extracting on this side here. I see. Okay, so that's going to be a problem the way I have it hooked up here. Hold on. So this is coming out here already. So I think this will retain the recipe. I don't know. Okay, let's put it right. Now I'm a little bit confused. Hold on. We're going to put it right. I'm going to space this out a little bit. I got plenty of space, so I can do whatever I want here. Please retain the recipes and the stuff. It did. Okay, that's good. And we're going to have this line going all the way over. Okay, that's fine. This right here, I'm going to put this upgrade in and set it to round robin. Okay, so that means we need to go from here. We'll go up. And we want to go over into this new device. We're going to get rid of this. Okay. So there we go, and we're going into here, the basic infusing factory. And so what should appear here, you should have another one of these blues coming over into here, if I did it right. But did I? Not these blues. This is making reds, and reds don't go in here. I'm gonna have to do some sort of trickery. I'm confused on this. Hold on, let me think about this. Okay, so we have here now, this is the receiving reinforced alloys, and so is this. That's good. So this is the first part. Now the second part of this is we have to use, I'm trying to go for refined obsidian dust. Okay, so we have to feed that into there, and to make that you use diamond grit or diamond dust and obsidian dust. Okay, so we're going to go in, and this is providing the diamond dust. So if we do another, this coming out of here into another machine here, an infuser. So let's do that. Let's set up an infuser. Okay. And if we take this output here, we're going to need to make it another round robin, but we'll take it over and put it into here as the other. That would be good. And then we got to get obsidian. Okay. I'm slowly getting in this. Okay. So we're going to go into here, not use this link here. Okay, and we have that going into other. Now this is the extraction, and we're going to do a... I must have left it up there. Darn it. I knew I forgot something. Okay, we're going to go back into here. We're definitely going to have to do this and say round robin, so it splits the resources. So now we got this going into the diamond area, but that's not quite right. We want it to go in. Yes, it is. It goes into here. We want this side to be obsidian. Okay, so now we're going to have to get the obsidian, and the obsidian comes from an enrichment chamber, I believe, which will take... let's see if it does, if this works right. Okay, so if we have an enrichment chamber here, and you put a piece of obsidian in, it should process. We're going to say that the output is going up, force auto eject. And this thing for the side is, the bottom is input. Okay, so it's gone. And there's obsidian dust. This should make the refined obsidian, which should jump it over to there. Okay, so now we got to get obsidian into here. And the way we get obsidian into there is with an item pipe. Let's just put a, pipe someplace. Or can we just do it now? Let's just do a pipe. Pipe here. And we're going to bring in from a blast chiller. And the blast chiller, it takes, I guess, what? Something, and cools it down to make obsidian. It takes lava, and the way we get lava is through a magma crucible. And that takes an EMC link, which says cobble. That makes sense? I guess so. Let's try this, see if we can get this to work. Okay, so I guess that doesn't need power right there. Okay, so this has power. We told it to do cobble, so on this side is input, and there it is. It's inputting, and it's making lava. Okay, then we're going to export that out automatically into the blast chiller, which says this side is input, and you can see it has that, and it should be making obsidian. It looks like it's going to. And so then we want to have on this side is the output. Automatically send that across to here. So let's see if it does. It's going to make obsidian. Should come into here. This will then take the obsidian, and okay, it's going to make it down into obsidian dust. Obsidian dust goes into here and gets refined with the diamonds to make refined obsidian. Okay, so we're going to take that across to here, and this goes in the other slot. So let's make sure the top is set to other. There it is. And then we should just take this right straight across, right? So let's see if I can do that right here. It goes on top. And extract. And we're going to say the top is output. And auto eject. And so if we did that right over here, you can see it's getting the refined obsidian. It's going to make the atomic piece, this atomic alloy. There it is. Okay. So now all we need to do is take the atomic alloy from here and make another crafter, which I still have to make over here, and we can get the last piece. All right, here is the last crafter. It should be getting power. That's good. And we're going to have, again, some placeholders here. We need to have one of these circuits. We have that. We also need to get one of these. That'll work here. That'll be fine. And we need to, first of all, set the placeholders. So we have 2 of those and 1 of those and a bunch of placeholders like that. Okay. And then remember that. And then, like I said before, you got to go slowly, pick out each one, which is very tedious, but you know what? We'll get them all, and it doesn't take very long. I wish that bug was fixed. I just keep having trouble. It will, like, if you did it the way I was thinking, it, like, you would do something like this, and like half of them wouldn't remember what they were, right? Let's set up a recipe here. The recipe is, in essence, it is 2 of these, okay? And 1 of these. And that is that other circuit. Apply. There we go. Now, so if I put this in here and this here and this here, you can see we definitely got the ultimate control circuit. That's fine. And so now we need to hook up the plumbing here to make it work. So from this side, we do not want this to do anything here. We're saying extract. Okay, so we got 12 of those circuits. It's building that up. That's nice. And then we need to extract from here. And that gets us the other pieces, and now we're making the circuits. So now we have a process where we'll make all of the circuits for us. That's great. Now, I'm not going to extract all of these from the output, so when this gets, I guess, 4 stacks, it's going to stop. Then this will fill up, and then they fill up, and things will fill up, and slowly we will be where we want to be with this, right? So I got a bunch of obsidian. Let's just stick that in there and let this thing go. This is fantastic. I think I'm going to take my screenshot of this setup. I mean, it looks like a mess. But it works, and that's about it, guys, for this episode. Haha! Didn't know that was coming, did you? Probably did, because this episode's getting kind of long. I want to get through all the circuits, but because we're going to need the pieces for the next parts of the visible material. So next episode, we're going to work on that some more, and that'll be a lot of fun. Hey, if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.